it's very unfair to all our fellow Filipinos that they need to pay or they must pay the same amount as foreigners as well. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Double Trouble in Asia. So for today's video, I just want to voice out my things right here. So as you all know, this is Oceanica Resort, or what we call South Palm Resort. So I've been living in this island for about 6 to 7 years now, so I know the spots that are very beautiful, and I gotta admit, this Oceanica Resort is one of my favorite spots to go to. So what sudden changes just 2 to 3 months, you know, it's so quick that way back then it's free entrance, everyone can come here as long as you're going to order in a restaurant, of course, because you are using their amenities or their chairs as well, or some people are just using their clothes here and put it here and make some suntan. Because you know, when you're on a vacation, why not enjoying this kind of stuff and pay, you know, because that's what a vacationers do, or a tourist. So my concern just right here is I'm a Filipina, and you know, like mostly our salary is just a price range of about 400 pesos to 500 pesos. So mount up of $8 to $10 as a normal worker here. So here in Panglao, Bohol, as we all know that this area is very touristic place and it's really expensive for everyone already. So just in knowing that way back then this area here is free entrance, you just gotta buy beers or shakes there, then it's still fine. But this time you gotta buy for a voucher for 500. Although it's consumable, it's not that issue because you can buy that one. It's not for the entrance, but you know, for the tourists it's not a problem. For the people who got money, it's not a problem. So probably my problem here is, my issue a little bit is that touristic area or place like this should have at least will value our locals, you know, for them to experience this kind of thing as well. Because imagine way back then I'm working as a receptionist for 8 hours. I am earning less than 10 bucks. So if I want to go into this place because I want to experience this place, I want to have a picture in this place, and I just want to experience what in this island because I live here myself, I can call myself local. But it's not that easy anymore because just one voucher, you gotta spend that at 10 bucks. That's 8 hours of your job in one day, and some people couldn't just do it. Or let's put it this way, as a Filipino, you are a family of 10 or you are a family of 8, and then you're going here, you just want the beach or to experience this beach for 1 hour or 2 hours. But then again, you need to pay 10 bucks or 500 pesos times 8 of the family that you have. So again, it's consumable. You can use it for a drink or something like that. But for a local like me or just a normal worker, I gotta say, you know, it's hard to spend that earned money that I have just for one day. I work for 8 hours for it. So I'm just saying they could at least put it as a half price, or like, you know, for locals or like for a Filipino, could be like 5 bucks and it's consumable. Because some Filipino would just like to chill, you know, they want to have their lunch outside so they can budget or they can save up a little. So that amount for 5 bucks and not too heavy on the heart to pay for. But again, there's no exemption. And I'm not just saying that it's only in this place. I just kind of have a realization this time, you know, like my fellow Filipino couldn't really enjoy much about the tourist places that they want to go, because even as local who lives here, some locals even haven't experienced to go to Chocolate Hills, to these island hoppings and stuff like that, because everything surrounding this island is money, money, money. Everything runs when it, you know, runs about the money. When you don't have it, then you're not able to experience it. So it's just sad a little bit that like our locals are the one who cannot really enjoy much about the touristy place here, because the prices is all about foreign prices, and it's the same amount we're paying as well. So let's put it this way, island hopping, all prices are the same, land tours, all the same, entrance fees are the same, and it's getting higher and higher. So it's a little bit high prices. And now, so when a family travels or a Filipino travels, it's a big money that they gotta bring because how expensive places are. Let's put it this way: Boracay, Palawan, and Bohol is one of them right now. So yeah, I was here eating, and I'm just lucky enough. It's because I have my community here in YouTube. They're paying for my bills, especially today. But I was also talking to them about how quick things change here. And that's only a food you're not allowed also to use for their swimming pool. And things that change here in Oceanica Resort, things you should know before visiting Oceanica Resort so you won't get shocked about the payments or the things that you can use only for your voucher is that way back then, in this video you will see, way back then, these palm trees around me, they are free. You can go inside, you can have a pictures because as a tourist, you want to have a really good pictures yourself for Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, right? I have a lot of pictures and memories way back then in my background, and now you're not allowed to go there. It's only private for their resort or private for their customers, which I understand for those who only sleeps there or checked in their hotel, so you cannot go there. So before they put this rope just somewhere over there, a little bit more there, and now the rope is getting farther and farther, that is about closer to the beach. And yours is not that wide enough anymore in this area because they said it's only exclusive for the check-in guests. So that's a little bit minus again, because why not letting our tourists enjoy these coconut trees? No one will be harmed in 1, 2, 3 pictures or videos. Because me, even I'm not a tourist, I would like to have a pictures myself here, but now you can't, and they have security guards all over in this place. They would go to you and tell you it's not allowed and stuff like that. And also about the chairs, if you pay for the voucher, it's actually not you are actually not allowed to sit everywhere. So like for example in this beach, in the first area where the umbrellas are, so that's another price, or mainly also for the check-in guest. And for myself, I paid $10, so that's only for the foods. So the only thing I can do or sit there is near in the restaurant or those colored chairs, but not nearby here. So these bean bags already are different price. Last time we paid 2,000 pesos, which is $40, and it's consumable at the same time as well. So I'm not complaining anything because I live in an island. But just for me, my concern is like I would love also my fellow Filipino to feel the beautiful paradise that they living in without thinking or without feeling that they are a tourist themselves. Because when you go to this place, you're gonna feel like a tourist, not just because of the place itself, not just because how beautiful this place is, but it's because of the prices you're paying for. Imagine we're earning here only pesos, guys. It's not dollars. So I gotta say our tourism should move a little here and would give consideration to our fellow Filipino to always pay something that is lesser than a foreigner, because foreigners can afford this shit because their money there can be doubled up here or anything. They would enjoy, they would even say it's cheap. But again, if you think about it, as a Filipino, we earn as a normal worker, we earn only $8 to $10. So if me myself, I live in a tourist place, of course I'm going to cook myself and stuff like that. But time to time, I would also want to enjoy myself, But now, I guess this would be my last time to come here, unless someone will buy it for me. But then me myself, my money, no, I won't do it. But again, this place is very beautiful. I'm not just talking about how this place changed. I'm just also, saying that it's very unfair to all our fellow Filipinos that they need to pay or they must pay the same amount as foreigners as well. Entrance fee, tours, everything, and either it's consumable or not. It's always should be there. Like there's also be a different treatment to them, especially Filipino locals who lives here or any Filipinos. Because again, we're earning a little bit of money about from that. So it's not me here bitching, and it's not me about saying don't come into this place because this is all bullshit. I'm just saying you must know this one before coming here, because there's a lot of changes just for the past 2 to 3 months, and you can't be here for free anymore. You need to pay for your voucher, which I understand because they gotta clean the beach. They have their waitress, they have everything here. They need to pay up. This is a resort, so you should pay for it. But again, It's just too much for us Filipino. So, yes, it's too hot here, guys. So, again, I am here in my favorite place. This is Oceanica Resort, everyone. So, peace out.